Hey YouTube, this is the Arsonator, helping you on your journey to the top of the government watch list. Which, if you're watching this video right now, you're probably already on it. So congratulations, you're a part of something. What this video is about is shooting, which is one of my favorite hobbies. And if you're like me, you probably also like things that blow up. So this right here, in my opinion, is one of the greatest inventions. It's a reactive target. Basically, you shoot it and it blows up. Unfortunately, it's not very cheap, especially not for somebody like me who's currently unemployed. This is 1 pound of Tannerite, and it cost me about $10. I could get about a box to a box and a half of ammo for this gun right here that I could shoot other targets with. So what I was set out to find out was how easy would it be to make my own Tannerite targets. And the answer is it's actually not that hard, and it's not very expensive. You can also recycle things that are around your house. So you get to have fun, help the earth, and blow crap up. That's a pretty dang good combination in my opinion. But before we blow anything up, I want to talk to you about safety. Now don't you skip ahead, I know you're tempted to, but this is important. I actually know quite a few people who have been injured in accidents with explosives. I myself have been injured a few times. I've had this eardrum blown out, I've had stuff blow up in my face, and I've had to have my eyes rinsed out. I've had the hair burned off of just about every part of my body you can imagine. I know a guy who blew his arm off because he was messing around with a pipe bomb, and long story short, the fuse was a lot shorter than he thought it was. So it's really important when you're messing with something that is really dangerous and really high powered, you know what you're doing. So with Tannerite, it's actually a fairly benign explosive as long as you keep it unmixed. Even after it's mixed, it's fairly benign compared to something like nitroglycerin or gunpowder, but it's still an explosive. After you mix it, it is an explosive, and it is illegal to carry in your car. It's illegal to carry into buildings. It is something that can potentially kill somebody after it is mixed. So just be aware of that. When you shoot it, don't put it next to anything flammable. I know on the Tannerite website, they say it can't really catch anything on fire, but they do say keep it away from flammable substances because it does have powdered aluminum in it. And I don't know if you know anything about powdered aluminum, but that stuff burns really hot. So it's really important that you put it somewhere safe. For further safety instructions, go on the Tannerite website. They have a really good disclaimer. They can tell you what to do, what not to do, how to stay safe, how to keep other people safe. And they haven't been sued yet to my knowledge, so they're obviously doing something right. So yeah, go check those guys' website out. Also, obviously when you're using a gun, you need your eyes and your ears, your safety glasses, and your hearing protection, because you never know when something might go wrong as far as the eye protection goes, and guns are loud. Explosives are a lot louder, so protect your ears. If you want a readable format of instructions, I'm going to add in the link below a Instructables instruction set that we created to go along with this project. It also has a really good disclaimer and how to protect yourself. So give that a check that out, give it a read. So without further ado, let's make some explosives. So for this project, you're going to need some pretty common household things that you might just have laying around. You're going to need, first of all, the safety glasses that I mentioned. You're going to need hearing protection, some gloves, protect your hands, aluminum cans, or some aluminum foil will do. That's a little more expensive. You're going to need some instant cold packs because you're going to have a severe headache after. No, I'm just kidding. Because it has ammonium nitrate in it, which is part of what makes the boom. You're going to need a crappy old blender that you really don't care about anymore because it will be unusable for food after we're done with it. You're going to need a cutting utensil such as scissors. You're going to need some ball bearings. You're going to need a rock tumbler, which I don't have because my brother sold mine to some random homeless guy for $20. I kid you not. So I'll just stick that there. You're going to need some kind of container, preferably a recycled water bottle, to put the explosive in. And best of all, you're going to need the handyman's secret weapon, duct tape. In the words of Red Green. Also, here are the instructions that are on Instructables. So if you're too lazy to actually click the link, you can just pause the video and give this a once over, because I know that's what I would do. You're going to take your clean soda can that you've washed out, and you're going to take your sandpaper that I forgot to mention earlier. You're going to then after you're done, it should look something like this. So after that, you're going to want to cut it open with the scissors that you got out earlier. Careful, because it will be sharp. And then you're going to want to take this opportunity to clean out any moisture that you got in there. And you're going to want to cut it into strips. you'll want to take out your instant cold pack, open it up, you'll have your cold packs inside. Put these off to the side for now. You're going to have this cold pack right here. You don't want to shake it and get everything down to the bottom so that you don't accidentally cut the water packet that's inside. Otherwise you'll just have a big cold sloppy mess. So then you're going to carefully take this out. Don't want it to pop. Just set that off to the side. Inside you're going to have your ammonium nitrate beads. You'll want to do this with several packs until you have enough to make your target with. This right here, that's about 4 or 5 pounds. That will make a pretty big boom. So then you're gonna take all of that aluminum that you had previously, you're gonna dump it in there, and you're gonna stick the lid on that. On the base. I want to put this outside because it's going to make nails on a chalkboard sound great. So after it's been in the blender for a while, it's going to look something like this. It's going to look basically like really fine sand. You can kind of see there's some plastic bits and stuff mixed in there, but you can kind of see it's not really powder yet. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to stick it in a ball mill with some ball bearings. A rock tumbler. A lot of people use rock tumblers. And after you're done, it's going to come out looking like this. This is what it should look like. That is an actual powder. And I don't recommend you actually touch this, but because it causes Alzheimer's. But I'm doing it for the video. One other thing that I should add is that when you're grinding up the aluminum sand, you should always add a little bit of charcoal, because when it's ground down to a powder into the ball mill, when it's that fine, it can sometimes oxidize very quickly when it comes in contact with air. And by oxidize, I mean explode. And we wouldn't want that. At least not until it's actually been shot. So what the charcoal does is it coats the aluminum powder so that the oxygen can't come in contact with it.
Is it recording?
Yeah. So I decided to go all out and go with 4 pounds of Tannerite. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna mix this with the aluminum powder that I prepared. And then I'm gonna have to mix the 4th pound separately, because if I add it all at once it won't properly mix, because it won't have room to mix. So if you want to mix this while I'm preparing the 4th pound,
Just go stand pretty far away and shake it really good.
Yeah, okay.
About 50 yards away is probably good.
this stuff is completely benign until you shoot it. Unless of course you set it on fire or something stupid. This is our 4th and final pound. Be sure not to breathe this in because aluminum is a known cause of Alzheimer's. Okay, come on, man. Yes, Dad, I'm gonna wash out your oil funnel after I'm done.
I think I'm holding this upside down. Does that matter?
Turn it over. I hire you to hold camera, not to use brain.
Mother Russia, camera holds you.
Don't try a new angle. Just hold camera. I think this is gonna hold exactly 4 pounds. Yep. There we go. Ain't she beautiful?
Heard he has a new set of snow tires.
And then I'm gonna wrap it in duct tape.
Sorry. Couldn't resist.
Okay. I'm gonna wrap it in duct tape because this will help it pressurize and therefore create a bigger boom.
Thermobaric anti-pressure tape, not duct tape.
Just give it a few hundred wraps.
Okay.
We caught spaceships in this.
Now you got a second hand you can run another camera with. Let's see.
Just gonna randomly slap this stuff on here. Okay. Run, Forrest!
Yeah,
I zoom in a little bit. And then
it's like, it's grainier than a picture of Bigfoot though.
Alright.
Russian anti-tank round. Very hard to get.
Alright, and then we're gonna shoot this with the 300 Win Mag, or 270. Shut up, I'm dyslexic. Okay. So I'm gonna let you hold this, and I'm gonna shoot it.
I was just letting it.
It'll only take me one shot, but you never know. There might be like some heavy cross breeze, or some animal will randomly run in front of the bullet,
Or your bad shot.
or no one cares about your opinion. Alright. I'm just gonna leave that bolt open for safety's sake.
7.62 by 5.4. Dragonov.
Mm-hmm. You've been playing too much Call of Duty.
Very rare rifle.
Either you've been watching too much FPS Russia. I watch too much FPS Russia too. Hello my friends, this is FPS Russia. Today I'm gonna blow some crap up. And thanks to Grandma for letting me blow stuff up on her property. If anybody has any legal issues with that, see her first.
And Brian has signed the waiver to pay all legal fees.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And now we have a video confirmation.
Alright.
Just a little bang.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Hey, you gotta admit, that was good, right?
That was nice. Now let's go assess the damage.
That's what we should sell at the fireworks stand, Grandma. Yeah. Right? Wow, made a lot of smoke. Wow, I guess that board, wow, kind of, wow. There's like a smoking crater over here. Jeez, kind of spread that board around.
I don't even see the bottle. Where'd that go?
You shredded the bottle, dude.
Well,
I mean, you got pieces of it over here.
alright, there's one piece right there.
There's like 3 little pieces of tape right there. But you got your 2x4 or your 4x6 that you were using it shredded. You've got more pieces.
Okay, I would call that an undeniable success. Worked exactly as I had hoped it would, actually a little bit better. It only cost me about $5, and that's because I didn't have any cold packs laying around. Which, if you don't have any cold packs, you can use 0034 fertilizer, I believe it is. It's basically pure ammonium nitrate. And I guess I should have put that at the beginning of the video, but hey, now you know for next time. It might not work the first time you try it, like these times that we tried it.
Did something.
But you will eventually get it to work. Like Thomas Edison said after he tried 1,000 times to get his light bulb to work, he said, "Now I know 1,000 ways not to do it." It worked great for me. I hope it'll work great for you. So until next time, stay safe. Don't blow yourself up, but blow plenty of other things up. Our out.